What's going on, filmmakers? I'm Alexandru and I'm in Brazil for Formula 1. This is quite crazy, mind-blowing. I've been to Monaco to Formula 1 and the client was super happy with me, so they hired me to come to Brazil as well, which is an amazing opportunity. I've never been to this country, so I'm very excited. Although I almost lost my flight. I am about to lose my flight and I'm actually running to get it, so hopefully I'm gonna get it because we had a major delay. Last night when I flew here, the connection flight was really tight. There was just 1 hour difference for the switch, so I had a little bit of delay with one of the planes. So when I got in Istanbul, the gate was really far away from me, so I had to run with all my power to catch the plane, but I finally catched it. And what's really cool is that I flew business class, and this is my first time flying business class, and it was absolutely amazing. And if this vlog started a little bit chaotic, it is because I have so much to say and I don't know which things I should say first, because there are so many things that happening and they are new for me, so just bear with me. I want to start with one of the things, because you guys are filmmakers and you don't really care about why I'm here and everything. I mean, you might do, but let me show you one thing. So I want to show you what gear I got with me for this event. So this event is a little bit strict, so you're not allowed to get really much gear with you. So I'm going to show what's in my bag, and then we're going to head out and film a bunch of content for our sponsor. And hopefully I can film some vlogging there too, because I'm gonna be on a tight schedule because I have to shoot and edit in the same day. But let me show you what I got with me. First of all, this is my view. It is absolutely amazing. That is some Einstein work, which looks really cool. Some other artwork right there. And here is my bag, another artwork. So I have with me my MacBook M1 Pro 14-inch. And I know this seems a little bit odd because there's a lot of things right here. I'm not gonna take everything with me, but this is what I've got with me for the whole trip. So I'm gonna start with the first thing. This is my Sony FX3, and it's the camera that I use pretty much all the time lately. I have a 24 1.4 right here for some night shots and some interior shots. I think this lens is perfect for that. Then I have the A7C if I want to grab some photographies. This is my only Sony camera for photography right now, but it's more than enough. I have here a Sony 16-35. It is a lens that is very good for running gun situations, and I really love using it. I'm not using it that often, but I said it's pretty light when I take it. I have here a creative lens. I took with me the Helios 44-2. This one looks amazing, and especially with the texture I have here, it will look really cool. Now moving forward, I got with me the Fuji camera, which I love, and this one just for fun I took it with me. Maybe I'm gonna shoot some content with it and use it in the final edit. Some stuff to clean the camera. I also have one of my favorite mics. This is the new Sony, and it's absolutely amazing. And my card storage and a cap. Moving forward, I have my lavaliers, which I'm using right now on the phone. The 24-70, which is the lens that I'm gonna use the most. The 70-200, which is the lens that I'm gonna use for shooting cars and getting closer to the subject. My Nisi filters, so I have here all the ND filters that I need for all the lenses. And I also have here some extra battery for the Fuji. And here some cards, some batteries for my Sony cameras, and bunch of other charging and SSDs, by the way. So overall, pretty minimal setup. I try not to put everything because I have the tendency to put a lot of stuff with me, but I think it's more than enough. What do you think about the gear that I used here? Would you be rather taking something else with you or not? Obviously now when I'm gonna go shooting into town, I'm gonna leave some of the stuff behind because I don't wanna have a really heavy backpack. So I'm gonna get ready and see you. Alright guys, so we are on set. As you can see, there's a lot of people in the background. I'm filming reels for the client, and they hired also a bigger team to shoot different kind of content, something more documentary related. And now we're gonna film one of the biggest skater in Brazil, which is a girl. So it's gonna be super awesome. Just to give you guys a little bit of context, that was one of the edits that I edited right away after I've shot it. Now, because we had to shoot in 3 locations, on my way to the second location, I pulled out my laptop and I started editing, and I edited in about 10 minutes, and our road to get there was about 30 minutes. Now, I have to say, I couldn't get the shots that I wanted because of that big team that was always in my shots. So the next scene was quite interesting. We went to a restaurant. Again, I couldn't take my shots because of the huge crew that was there, but I managed to take a few shots and edit them and send them to the client as fast as I can. I think my job there was really good. By now you are thinking, okay Alex, but you said you were gonna bring us to F1. Where's the F1? Well, in the first day, we had 1 day of visiting Sao Paulo. And the people that you saw in these videos are social media influencers, and they are hired by poker stars to be there and promote the event and promote poker stars as well. So I had to film their experience in Sao Paulo. Now, on the third scene that we had to shoot for the Sao Paulo experience, we went to a karaoke bar where I had to shoot everything in under 10 minutes because I had to leave early to get to the hotel to film Ronaldo. And I know this sounds mind-blowing, and yes, I actually shot Ronaldo, but we'll get to there in a bit. At the karaoke bar, I shot everything super fast, and I had to edit on my way back to the hotel in the Uber. And it was such a painful thing to do. One, because Sao Paulo roads are super bumpy, and 2, because I never thought I'm gonna have car sick in my life. I was always one of the kind of persons that said to all my friends, I don't understand how you can have car sick. Well, I had it and it sucks. It was horrible, and I edited with being car sick. But I got the edit and I think it turned out pretty cool. I'm gonna put it right now. And as you can see, I managed to shoot and edit everything in, let's say, I think it was probably 3 or 4 hours. Now, to be honest, I think I did a pretty good job, and for the situation that was there and how limited I was with the filming and everything, I think it turned out really good. Now, going back to what I've said about Ronaldo, yes, Ronaldo is sponsored by PokerStar, and they brought him to our hotel to meet Perez. Again, this sounds mind-blowing as well. I met Perez as well, but we'll get to that later. So what happened was I had to film Ronaldo getting out of the car and take some shots with him, going and signing some autographs and answering to some questions from some press conference and all that. And again, I had to edit this thing right away. So I shot it, I edited it right away, and I think it turned out pretty cool. And you might wonder by now, how do I manage to edit so fast? And I'm gonna tell you how. Well, first thing first, I had my songs already picked up a day prior to this whole trip. So I had 1 day where I searched for really good songs on Artlist, and I picked the songs that I liked, and I picked the songs that I know that are gonna go with anything that I do. So because I eliminated this really time-consuming thing, I was able to just go into my song library, pick a song, put it in the edit, put the shots there, just try and match them with the song, put my LUTs on, which work amazing, by the way. My LUTs work really with just a click. And because I'm using my LUTs on the FX3, I can expose for my LUTs right away. And this saved me a lot of time. Now, we're gonna go to the Perez experience that I thought it was really cool. So I've met Perez before in Monaco, but I've only seen him face to face, nothing much. But now I actually got to see him, got to like maybe ask him to stay a little bit to the shot and things like that. So I managed to like direct Perez a little bit, let's say. But the guy was like super chill. I was like quite impressed because like he's one of the biggest Red Bull drivers of all time, let's say. And I don't know if people know this, but he's really good at poker. And I was shooting him playing poker, and I've captured this really, really genuine moment where he gives a blackjack and he wins everything. Like he was all in, he throws his card. I can see the cards on the table, and I've got this super cool shot where he wins and he says, you know, I'm the best. So I'm gonna put it right now. You can watch it and tell me what you think about it. So now that you've seen it, I hope you enjoyed it. Also, what I want to say, the lighting there was horrible. I managed to color grade it a little bit and make it look better. And as you can see, you will see from my phone how was the lighting. It was super dark. And I also shot everything at 100 FPS. So I think I managed to get some pretty good images out of there. But I also shot different kind of content in there with the influencers meeting Ronaldo, and also tiny medium Ronaldo, and also, yeah, there was tiny Tampa as well. So the influencing group was quite interesting because not only I've met Ronaldo, Perez, but also met Tiny Tampa, which is like a big super international UK star. I also got to meet Speak and Stefania, which are Romanian superstars as well. They sing, they do a lot of content, awesome people. And I also got to meet Bouchard's sister, which is one of the biggest tennis player in Canada. And that was pretty much it. Yeah, 4 influencers. But overall, really cool people. Everyone was so nice. And my job there was also to create content for these influencers as well. So day 1 was quite hectic. A lot of content to be done. I've edited everything that I've shot in that day, nothing to be edited on the next day, and I think I was a champ. Now, the next day was quite interesting because I don't know if you know, but Sao Paulo is a city that has a lot of people in it. And because it's a city that has so much people, like, I don't know, a lot of million people, it tends to be very crowded, and especially with the F1 happening in the city, and especially being Friday and everyone leaving the city as well. So we had to take the helicopter to the track, and pretty much this was our daily menu in terms of traveling. We got to go with the helicopter back and forth, which was really awesome. I enjoy helicopter rides as well. I had them in Monaco as well, so I got pretty used by now by flying helicopters, not gonna lie. But I got to do some pretty interesting content from the helicopter with all the influencers, and it was quite interesting. Now, when we got to the track, it was quite difficult to film something because there are some issues with the copyright. So sponsors cannot show the track or the cars or anything related to F1. So it's quite difficult to make content from F1 not showing cars, the track, or anything like that. So I had to make a plan. The only issue was that we finished this day quite late, so I didn't want to edit on the spot because there were a lot of things going on. Now, I didn't want to lose precious moments, but when I got back to the hotel was around 7. So I said to myself, I need to edit everything until 9, when we had a dinner with everyone. So I wanted to edit everything in 2 hours. So I started my brain and I entered my focus mode, and I managed to edit everything that I shot that day in just 1 hour and 30. And also had time to go a little bit at the gym. So I was a champ, to be honest. What I want to say is that I think nowadays, if you want to be successful, you have to learn to work as fast as possible, because this is how you manage to get multiple projects and finishing them in time. Again, when I'm back at home, I'm probably not going to be that fast because there are a lot of factors that involve me being fast, but being there, I was 100 focused on this project, so I was able to be as fast as possible. Everything was a little bit repetitive along the way. The only thing that was different was that in one of the days I had received an invitation to go into the pit lane and also inside Red Bull's garage and see how they do things. And I couldn't film anything there. I couldn't take my camera because it's very strict. I had my phone with me. I managed to capture a few shots, but it was quite interesting, to be honest. I was shocked on how much technology and how much gear these guys have there and how much is going on in order to make these cars go that fast, and in order to make the strategy to change tires whenever they have to and all that. But overall, it was absolutely mind-blowing, and I was really happy that I got the chance to go there, because when I was to Monaco, I didn't get that VIP badge to check the drivers and see everything, and now I did, and it was amazing. My prayers have been listened. But anyway, a lot of work, to be honest, a lot of editing and shooting, and I think I managed to get some really beautiful content along the way. And I've shot some nice reels for the influencers as well, and overall it was absolutely mind-blowing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. I mean, I wish it was a vlog and filmed everything from there, but I was working my ass off every day, so it was really hard to focus on vlogging as well. But now I continued it from back home, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And I promise next time I'm gonna try and be more efficient, and I'm gonna take you with me, and we're gonna vlog the hell out of the next experience. So until next time, I'm Alexandru. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And if you guys have any questions regarding my experience, please address them in the comments and I will be happy to respond. Cheers, guys. Love you.